let's address this. Let's address this. So, okay, so here's the thing, guys. There's a big elephant in the room when it comes to me, my business, African Fashion Guide. Jacqueline Shaw is an African fashion business coach, and why I do and don't give information out, specific information out in the way that is requested from me. So I'm Jacqueline Shaw. I'm your African fashion business coach. I'm the only African fashion business coach, the first, and I'm here to be your African fashion business coach. And what that means is I equip you with the tools and the equipment, with the systems, the structures, and the support to be able to create and build fashion businesses made in Africa, to do that ethically, do that responsibly, and to do that with ease. Okay, so let me just talk about fashion first of all. Okay, we're talking about why I don't give my supplier list out, why I don't sell it, why I don't share it, all of these things, why people might think, what's wrong with her? Now look, first of all, let's talk about fashion. Fashion, we know, is very competitive, and African fashion is a very, very niche area, as you guys know. A lot of people hang out in this area. It makes it really competitive. A lot of people are doing things. Competition can come across as daunting. Everybody's looking for what they can do to stand out, and they're looking for whatever information they can grab to get what they can, to get people to follow them, to get people to jump on board, what they can sell. It's a tough industry, right, as fashion in general. But I want to encourage you guys who are watching to overlook competition and seek collaboration. I'm really about the collaboration. Think about Beyonce with Adidas, that's a collaboration. Think about Rihanna with Puma, another collaboration. She does have a collaboration. She's part of LVMH as well. Think about H&M Group. They do multiple designer collaborations, okay? They do, because then what you see is that it enhances creativity, enhances opportunity, it provides growth opportunity, it breeds more visibility. Imagine if you're collaborating with people, you're getting to their networks, they're getting to your networks, you're getting in front of their audiences, they're getting in front of your audiences, you're sharing your expertise, okay? So those who are seeking to battle things out, just don't think about competition. Don't limit yourself in that. Think about collaboration, okay? And be uniquely you. Your audience will recognize and appreciate you for your brand, your business, your idea. So choose collaboration over competition, okay? It'll give you much better business and relationships. And this, strangely, is one of the reasons why I do not, I repeat, do not just give out my supplier list. So, right, you might be thinking, that don't make sense, Jacqueline. But stick with me, I'm going to break it down, okay? Hi to everyone who's with me. Guys, another thing, do put a comment below this video. If you're watching on YouTube, watching on Facebook, please do put a comment below, because what it does is enhances the experience. It lets me know what you're thinking about, what I'm talking about, and we can then communicate a little bit afterwards. So do put a comment down. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, because what I'll do is I'll be bringing you more trainings and insights into the industry, okay, on YouTube. So where all this has stemmed off is a little while ago I put out a webinar. Some of you watching may have been on that webinar, and it was regarding our Fashion Africa sourcing trips, also known as FAST. We go to Ghana, we go to Kenya, take people straight to the manufacturer to meet a supplier, meet your manufacturer, okay, face to face. And that's a little part of the clue as well. Why I don't give out the list. Well, I'll get back to that. So during the webinar, I was led to explain this same topic. And I thought, let me just address this here, okay, properly. And the question of why I do not just give my list of suppliers to those who ask. And trust me, guys, I've been asked multiple times over the 10 years I've been doing this business. And it's an elephant in the room right now. And I've shared this on, I haven't really shared it, to be honest. I've just put an email up. I haven't really shared it, so that's what I'm doing right now. So here's the thing. Number one, reason why I don't do it. First of all, it's available for you already. People are doing it, okay? If I wanted to just make some real quick money, like an extra 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 pounds, I could be richer. But I don't do that. You see, people are already out there doing it. I could be sending you my contact list. I could be sharing these details with you. But the fact is, there's people out there doing it. There's agents, there's businesses who are existing. If you're really smart, you'll find them. They do give a list away. And hear this now, guys. Hear this topic now. They give the list away for free. So you don't even have to pay for it. There's no fee. They give it away for free, okay? So there's agents, there's groups and companies, businesses who do this. They give a list away for free. They give you the information. So why would I be charging you for information that you can get for free or you can find out for yourself? The reality is that those who are on the list, you just want to say, Jacqueline, give me the list. You don't want to go and do the work for yourself. You don't want to go and find information, or, not you guys, you are watching now, because I know that you're smarter than that. But there's others who don't want to go and do the work for themselves. And this is unfortunately a reflection of their attitude in that business person, okay? Tough. I know I'm being tough, but keep on listening because it's gonna get better, okay? So that's the number one reason, is that it's already existing. I don't need to give it to you. It's already out there. The second reason is that the list is not going to be enough. Okay, so you guys have watched my channel. You know I'm Jacqueline Shaw, African Fashion Business Coach. Remember to subscribe if you're on YouTube. Remember to put a comment afterwards and share this video with your friends and family, or friends really, who are also into fashion and African fashion. So look, the list is not going to be enough. This is reason number two. The list is not going to be enough because working in fashion has taught me that there are various conversations that need to be had. Those of you watching who are in the fashion industry, put a comment below because you know what it's like. There's conversations between suppliers and designers, manufacturers and product developers, and there's a language of fashion production that you need to know. Yes, you can go and speak to a factory in various African countries who do wax print. Yes, you can go and speak to a factory who can make you your garments and so forth. But do you have the language that is necessary? Do you understand MOQ? Do you understand delivery times? Can you negotiate prices? Do you know how to calculate your cost prices? Do you have that information, that knowledge that you're not just going to get ripped off, but you can, you know about logistics, you understand about the whole process of the fashion industry, okay? These are things that you need. If you don't, you're going to look a bit, they will know. They can smell it a mile away. They're like, this one now is not really ready. They will know that, and they'll see what they can get from you, okay? You need to have that knowledge, and you need to be able to know that just having a list, having those contact details is not going to be enough. Unless you're working with somebody who is taking you through the process so that you can get the confidence in what you need to say, the list is not going to be enough, okay? So some of the people on the webinar, the comments that they came back, I just need to read some of the comments. The things that they said were that they had no clue where to start, what they would do, if I just gave you the list, just like, hey guys, here's my list, take it. The golden fleece of African fashion is the list. If I just gave it to you, what would you do? One person said that they'd just get a plan with the list and then call me for questions and critique, which is quite interesting. Another said that just because you got the contact list doesn't mean that it would work for you, okay? Which is quite interesting to understand that. And some will say that it actually will work, but they don't know the steps in between. And another person said they'll probably just start placing orders without doing any research about the company. That's a big one, because how do you know that those on the list are, which is my next point, that they've audited and they've validated? How do you know? You have to really trust the person who's giving you the list. Do you even know if that person has the right contacts? Do you know if that person has relevant industry experience? Not if they've just been running a business for 6 months or a year. Do they have years of industry experience to understand? What I did yesterday, what I did on my Facebook group was to do a talk about how the situations like the coronavirus in China is affecting the fashion industry. You need to understand that there's aspects outside of the fashion industry that's going to affect your industry. You need to have that knowledge. You need to know that the person that you're getting a list from has that level of knowledge. You need to know that that the factories that they're giving you, the contacts they're giving you, they know how to work with external companies. They know how to work to ship to the UK, Europe, the so-called Western world, the US, Canada, wherever. You need to know they have that knowledge and experience. Do they understand about AGOA? Do they understand the trade policies with their country and your country? Do they understand about particular rules of origin? Do they understand about what needs to go on the paperwork? Do they understand about the costings and the local market prices? Do they understand? Have you audited them? Have you validated them? Do you even know how to audit them and to validate them? This is another reason why I don't just give you my list. How am I helping you by just giving you a list and leaving you there? The other point number 4, is that your business is not ready for production. Many companies, many designers, many brands, whatever, small businesses, they're going to at this stage, you guys are like this. I like to talk about the one tailor by the roadside. That's my little thing, okay? And you may be that one tailor by the roadside. And what does that mean? You're the person who is sewing one piece at a time for bespoke clients. You're doing bespoke pieces. Or you're working with that tailor who is the one tailor by the roadside. You know, the kind that sits on the roadside, they'll sew for you. Or even a small, maybe they've got like a unit somewhere and they will sew for you. But they cannot scale your business. And you're working with them. You're going to work with these kind of tailors. Maybe that's the mindset you have. You're not ready for production. You're not ready to scale it up. So to get a list is not going to help you unless you have specific information about things. You know exactly what to look for. You know exactly what you need. You know exactly how to get yourself ready for production, export, and etc. So I need to know that if I'm giving you the list that of my supply partners, remember that I've spent 10 years going back and forth to the continent, spending money on my trip, building, which is the next point, relationship is key. You can't have a relationship with a list. You can get that list, you can start, but they don't know you. You can say, oh, Jacqueline recommended me, but unless, if I'm making those introductions for you, then you can kind of be like, okay, fair enough. They know that Jacqueline has brought them to you because Jacqueline has worked with you. Jacqueline knows you. Jacqueline has a relationship with you, and they have a relationship with Jacqueline, which means that they can say you are validated to them, and they can be validated to you. You guys getting me? Are you hearing what I'm saying? So I don't give out those details just like that. What I do is take you through a process. I give you the connections when you've worked with me, when we've gone through the process of setting your business up. You've gone through my Africa roadmap blueprint. You understand it. Maybe you've gone on my training course spot. Maybe you're in the membership club, the family. Okay, you're going through the process. So I know that we have a relationship and you're getting yourself ready for production. You're getting your business to a place that you can do production. When you go and speak to them, you know what the questions you need to ask, you know the things you need to look for. So you need to be ready. And what was I going to say? So yeah, so if I just gave you the list, that's the thing that you want, but it's not the thing that you need. This is what you need to think about. Sometimes we just want, you know, like with kids, they just want that chocolate, they just want those sweeties, they just want that game, they just want. But they don't know, but it's not what they need. What they need are vegetables. They don't need sweets, but they want sweets. Okay, I'm not trying to say that you're like a child, but what I'm trying to make you understand is that when it comes to business, it's challenging as it is, and I want to make sure that you are set up for success. I want to make sure that you get the right results. Okay, so the only person that's going to benefit from me selling you my list or giving you my list is me, really, because maybe I've sold it to you because I'm a business person. I want to just make money, so I've sold it for you, and then you've paid me for the list, so it's benefiting me. But you might be like, oh, but Jacqueline, you're charging us for coaching, you're charging us for these courses and the membership club and all these things. Yeah, I do charge. But what I'm charging you for is not to just give you a list. I'm charging you for knowledge share. I'm charging you for training that equips you as a designer. It's going to help you to win. I'm charging you for the training and the insights and the knowledge for you being a creative. It's not just the information I'm giving you. I'm giving you tools. I'm giving you systems, structures, and support. I'm making sure that you're set up. You understand how things work. You know the structure of the fashion industry, and you have the support that I can give you from the industry, okay, as a business coach. That's my role as a business coach, to make sure that you have all the things, the tools that you need that will set you up and your business up for life. So rather than give you a PDF, which I can easily do, simple. I give free PDFs, okay? But the PDFs are not going to get you your full business. They're going to encourage you, motivate you. They're going to give you information, but it's not going to give you the tools, the systems, the structures of support. So it will likely sit on your desktop. You'll try to contact those suppliers, and then you may fall dead short when they may talk about something, when you realise that the MOQs are too hard and you can't afford it. When you realise that you don't know the understanding of the process, and they're getting frustrated because you don't know. You don't have the trim details, the shipping detail. You don't have all the details that you need from them. Okay? And then can you be assured that the ones on the list are up to date, they're valid, they're reliable, and they're experienced and professional? There's a lot going on. I read about recently a denim factory who supplies to, Zara, and I forgot a few other high street brands. They supply to them. And this denim factory has a fire. Apparently, the fire exits, the spaces that people could get out was not big enough. Apparently, the whole setup of this factory was not right. Okay, and when you work with me, we talk about sustainability. We talk about that. We go through what is important and key for you as a business owner. Okay, I want to make sure you've got the right fashion knowledge, because that denim factory has killed people. People have died. It's like the Rana Plaza factory collapse, but in a smaller scale, but it's the same impact, because it's showing that the fashion industry is still broken. We want to do fashion business well. We want to do it responsibly. We want to do it ethically. We want to do it sustainably, so you can have a sustainable business for the long term. You don't just go in, grab what you can from that supplier on the list, and then you don't bother come back. You have the knowledge for long term, and I want to help you do that. So I want to give you the fashion knowledge, the fashion vocabulary to deal with the conversations that you need to have before you work with them. So hopefully this has done enough justice. It's giving you some insights. If you've got questions, you can post them below. But I want to make sure that you are equipped for the future, and that you can build a reliable, a promising, long-term, sustainable fashion business in Africa. Just like with my t-shirt, Love from Africa. You can't see, it's quite it's a bit bigger than the space that I got. Love from Africa, organic cotton t-shirts made in Africa, made by Africans. The prints are eco, the prints are water-based, they're azo-free, they're toxic-free. So supplier that I have for this, you could be working with, you can be sourcing through Africa Fashion Guide. And that's why I'm going to be setting things up. So I'm going to make it easier for you. It's going to be coming out very shortly. I'm going to make it easier for you guys to be able to source your production. Okay, I'll make it so much easier for you to source your textiles, your production, all the things that you need in Africa through reliable suppliers. Okay, so you don't just have to list, but you have access to all that you need. Okay, so that's me for my YouTube people. I'm Jacqueline Shaw, your African fashion business coach, and I'm here to equip you to be able to create and build a fashion business made in Africa. Okay, and to do that responsibly and ethically. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and do share this video with your contacts, okay, who you think would benefit from this, and do leave a comment below. That's me for YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video.